chavales, bienvenidos al canal, bienvenidos a Greedfall, bienvenidos al nuevo mundo, la conquista del nuevo mundo. Continuamos en Greedfall con Sander o Sunday, yo qué coño sé cómo se dice. Vamos a ir a la oficina de la Inquisición a buscar pruebas para incriminar al Inquisidor, al Odor Luminis. Vaya, no han descubierto. Aquí he repartido, hostia. Topa a mí, topa a mí. Vacíen sus bolsillos. Y es que aquí había otro. Vacíen sus bolsillos. Vale. Está tomando una poción. Mira. El cuarto de castigo. La purificación de los nautas empezará tan pronto como confiesen los que tenemos en las cárceles. Entonces tendremos pruebas suficientes para convencer a la Madre Cardenal de que nos deje actuar. Ya es hora de que eliminemos a los herejes, a los que hemos dejado circular libremente por nuestras ciudades. Hasta entonces seremos discretos. Nos encontraríamos en una situación delicada de ser descubierto nuestro plan demasiado pronto.
We must meet with the Mother Cardinal urgently. Only she can put an end to this madness.
Tengo pruebas. Pruebas contra ti. Qué iluminación, por Dios, y eso que se iluminaban con velas. Mira, si están aquí, si no han dormido en toda la noche.
Yes? I would like to have an audience with the Mother Cardinal to discuss the discoveries made during our investigation.
What is this about, Domitius?
Well, I don't rightly know.
Que no lo sabe.
You see, Eminence, Bishop Domitius has brought to my ears his order's accusations concerning the Nauts. According to him, they practice a religion close to those of the natives and use a nature-drawn magic. They would also be implicated, therefore, in the appearance of the Malachor.
That is an extremely serious accusation.
Effectively, considering the accusation is founded on no proof other than the Nauts' tradition of secrecy. But these suspicions have pushed the Order to extreme actions, risking the fragile peace of the island. The Ordo Luminis captured several Nauts, locked them in jails rented to them by the Coin Guard. They were tortured with the singular goal of forcing them to admit heresy. They obtained nothing, If I had not intervened, these men would be dead.
Is this true, Domitius?
Some of our brothers undoubtedly misinterpreted the evil. I would have never allowed such a plan.
These
Ama
Nauts
bien.
are now united with their captain, and I am certain they would be most eager to bear testimony. I caught wind of a ridiculous scheme planned for the port by the Ordo Luminis, and I wanted to clear it up. I was able to get my hand on documents that effectively detailed an attack. A great purification. They were signed by you, Father, and included a contract where you enlisted the assistance of the Coin Guard to attack every Naut building and make prisoner of every one of their men that could be taken alive.
Domitius, how could you? Whatever did you want to accomplish?
The Nauts are not believers. We should not be dependent on heretics.
Have you gone completely mad, Domitius? We are on an island. How could we not be dependent on the Nauts? I want them arrested. Him and every member of his order. I will decide at a later time their fate. I thank you for bringing this business to my attention. Going after the Nauts. What madness. Without you, this city would now be drowning in chaos. Carry my best wishes to your cousin. His desire to maintain the peace on the island honors his house's reputation.
I will tell him, Your Eminence. Until we meet again.
Vamos a ir a comunicárselo a mi primo. Vamos a hacer un viaje rápido desde aquí. San Mateus. San Mateo. No va a ser en C, barrio del puerto. Y ya con haberle ofrecido mi ayuda a los nautas, la jefe de los nautas me tendrán que dar la información que necesito. Ciudad de viejo, fuera. Daga de casa oxidada. Pistola. No vamos a comprar más nada.
Desarde, what can I do for you?
Sardet.
I've settled the problem in San Mateos.
He
Several
solucionado
of
tu
your men were
problema.
imprisoned by the Ordo Luminis. The misguided brothers planned to attack the port. I had them arrested. They should no longer be a threat to you. The Order thought you to be heretics because of your tradition of secrecy.
The secrets. They often cut both ways. Therefore, I'm going to reveal to you another. We discovered this island nearly 2 centuries ago. A few decades later, we sold the discovery to your nation of merchants. Then, our closest allies, We transported some lords, men and merchandise. They began to colonize the island. The lords revealed themselves to possess a tyrannical nature and began to exploit the lands with a deadly passion. Their actions provoked a revolt of the natives, but also the very workers and craftsmen they had brought with them. The magic of the natives of Tir Fredee was awoken. Beasts came out of the woods and destroyed the new cities. Only a handful of lords and armed men were able to make it back to our ships. The losses were enormous. The humiliation, devastating. Your princes paid us well to keep their secret. They continued to make the occasional expedition. You are, in fact, a product of one of them.
What are you saying?
You must have had your doubts. You are the child of a native. You were born on one of our ships.
The child of an islander. But I know who my mother is, and...
I understand how difficult this is to hear. And I wouldn't know why your family has kept this from you all this time. In the end, we decided to sell the secret location of the island to other nations. The congregation, in spite of its fears, could not keep away. And here you are again. I am sorry for the shock I have caused you. You asked me for the truth, and now you have it.
La
Anything
verdad.
else?
Nada
I need
más.
to be going. Until we meet again, Admiral. I can't believe it. That for all this time, I've been fed lies. Did Constantine know?
Vamos a comentárselo a Constantine.
I must go and see him.
I am sorry. I
¿Eh?
promise you that I knew nothing of it. And as far as I'm concerned, this changes nothing. I will keep watching over you. You'll find all you need. Come closer, good people. The cure in wine for the
Cousin, you couldn't pick a better time. I've
Como
been
la
taken
cara
with
tenéis.
jitters like a cat on a midday roof.
What are you waiting for with such anticipation?
I took your advice, you see? I've summoned one of these crows! He has been examining me for nearly an hour. I just barely escaped a purge. But I was given the mandatory bleeding. I so hate their little knives.
And so then, our venerable doctor, what is the verdict? The blood is black. Constantine, is this your blood? Constantine, answer me. Constantine, stay with me. Constantine. There is a chance that he is in error. It might be something else.
I'm going to die.
No, Constantine.
I will die, like your mother, and the others on the continent. I'm dying. I don't want to die. I don't. Not so soon. It's so good. Cousin, I don't want...
Constantine, I'm here. Pull yourself together. Out. Everyone out. It's an order.
Thank you, cousin.
There now. Are you better?
I don't know. You won't leave me, will you?
I'm going to find a cure, I promise you.
Didn't you promise the same thing to your mother? You know I'll be dead before you find one.
Don't say that. I will succeed. I've already some promising trails to explore.
I don't know, cousin. The tidings are so awfully dire. I'm afraid. I'm so afraid. I doubt the reason for your visit was to console me in my tragedy. Tell me, what brings you here?
It can wait. It's nothing that can't be dealt with later. But please, please, whatever it is, it will take my mind elsewhere. I was able to get the whole story out of the Admiral in exchange for a service. As our investigation was leading us to imagine, the congregation did once attempt to colonize the island. The Nauts discovered it some 2 centuries ago and brought our people here a few decades later. But the enterprise to colonize the island failed completely. There were a great many bloody battles. Few colonists survived. The princes preferred to hide their defeat and paid the Nauts to keep the secret.
That they hid the fiasco from the world, I get. But that my father said nothing about it to me.
That's not the most shocking part of the story, believe me.
What do you mean?
The congregation continued to make expeditions to the island with the help of the Nauts. According to the Admiral, my mother came from the island and was brought back. I was born on one of their ships.
What? But... that means you are not
Your dear cousin? No. All the lies we've been fed since our tender childhood. The fable told that I'm the spitting image of my dead father lost during an expedition. God, I don't know what to think, Constantine. Why did they do that to me?
I don't know. It's another one of their sly and dark orchestrations. Some vile intrigue. If it is of some comfort, no matter the true story, you will always be my dear cousin. You have always been the only one to care for me. You are my only friend. That's all that matters to me. Keep this discovery between us. No one needs to know. My aunt adopted you after all. Bring in the others. Let us speak of different concerns. That's enough bad news for one day.
Malas noticias.
What is...
Dismissed, soldiers! Leave us. We have much to say.
What is going on? I don't appreciate this attitude, Kurt. Must I remind you that these men all answer to me?
Times change, Your Highness. Or rather, they're about to do so.
Is that a threat? What are you hoping to accomplish? Don't tell...
Silence! We have little time, and none to lose.
Kurt, what are you talking about?
The commander of the Coin Guard is here in New Serene at this very moment. He's preparing a coup d'etat. In the 3 cities of the island, our men are going to eliminate the governors and their entourage.
This is madness.
How? How? You'll go down as easy as plum pie and cherry wine. Standing behind every one of you is one of our men. You have entrusted us with your security. You are completely at our mercy.
Then why did you send your men away? And why are you telling us all of this?
I've known you both for a very long time. Too long. I've come to know you. To respect you. And I've never reneged on a contract. These orders go against all that I am. A cold-hearted mercenary. Definitely. But never a traitor. And so now you are forewarned. You must take action.
Thank you, Kurt. I will not forget this. Constantine, we need to get you to safety as well as your counselors.
But I want to...
What? Take part? You can barely stand up. No. We must take you into the cellar.
If I've completely understood what you've said, Kurt, the governors of our cities are also in danger.
Yes. If you want to keep your allies, Your Highness, you also need to warn them.
correct? We cannot let them fall into the hands of these traitors.
I will find the means to send them a messenger. Do you know where to find your conspirators?
It would seem I should be one of them. They are counting on me to eliminate both of you. The most urgent matter is to get our hands on the commander and his 3 lieutenants. The others are doing nothing but following orders. If we cut off their heads, they will fall into rank.
I always knew you were a good man.
Don't make me change my mind. We'd better be off. Now.
Venga, vamos allá. Voy a coger a Vasco.
We'll certainly have to fight some traitors at Torsten's behest on our way to the cellar. Stay on your guard.
Stay behind us, Constantine. You're in no condition to fight.
We must also think about the advisors,
Vamos a
including
avisar de
your
arriba.
professor. and then we have to rescue Lady Mirage.
We must hurry before the guard can act. Lord de Cossillon! The coin guard tried to assassinate my cousin and is plotting the same actions against the other governors.
So, they have finally done it. Such proximity to power is a terrible temptation. It was only a question of time before they succumbed.
We should have paid more attention to your lessons. We might have been able to avoid all of this. Follow me. I'm taking you somewhere safe.
I'm coming.
La puerta no hay. Uy.
Bit of poison on my blade, and let's go! Move away! Things are about to get dicey! Let's see what you're capable
Let's see if you know how to use your will.
Vamos a avisar al otro que nos falta antes de bajar para abajo. Oh, compañero.
poison on my blade. And let's go! Let's see if you can ward off this feint!
I'm attacked.
Lord Minister! The coin guard
Guitar.
wants to take control of the island by assassinating all its governors.
The guard is everywhere. They could succeed.
We will do everything in our power to thwart them. Come now. We'll take you somewhere safe.
I'll follow you.
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Me venía arriba. Más compañía.
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Creo que uno de ellos me ha dado un gorro de lo bueno. O por lo menos de más nivel que el mío. Este es el sitio.
We've reached the cellar. It looks like a good place to hide. Constantine, promise me that you will stay here until we secure the city.
Do I even have a choice? Here I am, consigned to my quarters like some broken old maid.
Like someone ill, Constantine. Someone sick who is dear to me, and the city wouldn't survive your loss.
You have such a way with words. Very well. I promise to stay here, obediently awaiting your return.
Let's go then.
And cousin? Watch out for yourself. You were dear to me as well.
Gracias, tú también para mí.
You have my eternal gratitude, Excellency. We owe you our lives.
You will be safe here.
Thank you, my friend. I will never forget what you've done for me.
Sí, este es mejor. No, no es mejor, pero... Para él sí, pero no tiene constitución. Avisa a la señora Morash. La música sonando nos pone la alerta.
Lady Morange, make ready to depart. We cannot remain here.
But what is going on?
The Coin Guard has decided to take control of the Isle. They plan to overthrow the governors. They were set on assassinating Constantine and his entire entourage.
The idiots!
You are in danger. Do you know a safe place where we could take you?
Don't worry about me. I have friends here. They will hide me. Go! And do be careful.
Nos queda avisar a los mensajeros. Vaya, están aquí.
Bit of poison on my blade, and let's go!
Y ya están todos. Por aquí mejor no.
Now is not the time. Now is not the time.
Aquí está.
Messenger, be ready to leave at once. You must warn the governor of Hikmet that a conspiracy is underway targeting him.
It's just that I can't leave the city just yet.
What are you talking about? The order comes from the governor. What more do you need?
It's just that I was told if I left the city today, it would cost me my life.
Who said that? The commander's men, I suppose?
I don't really know, but they were heavily armed and they pay very well.
And so you are prepared to betray your prince and country for a few coins? Don't you understand that the reason I am standing before you is because the guard failed to take this city? Do you know the punishment reserved for traitors?
Very well, Excellency. I'll leave immediately.
Nos queda uno. Queda uno que estará en la otra puerta. Yeah. míralo, ahí está.
Make preparations to leave. I have a message to communicate immediately to the governor of San Mateus. You must tell the Mother Cardinal that the Coin Guard is preparing a coup d'etat. Her life and those of her entourage are in grave danger.
Very well, Your Excellency. I'll leave immediately.
The commander must be in his upstairs quarters preparing the attack.
Vamos ahora por los...
We could try to go through the tavern's kitchen.
That's one way to do it. Or we could use the scaffolding to access the upper floor directly.
Vamos a entrar por aquí, en la puerta principal. Ya habéis visto cómo está.
Recruits were ordered to stay.
They will not suspect us if we're wearing guard uniforms. Do you know where the 3 lieutenants you told us about are located?
Ludger is an instructor. He'll be in the right wing of the barracks. As for the other 2, they'll be at the tavern.
But
what are you doing here? Civilians are not allowed to enter the compound. Lay down your arms and surrender.
That's not happening.
To my help! And death to the others! There's poison on my blade! And let's go!
Ya está bicho. Vamos a recoger un poquito. Espera. Vale, estará aquí. Mira, ahí está.
What are you doing here? Who let you in? I demand an explanation.
It seems that your men are a little distracted this evening, Lieutenant. It is understandable, with all that's been going on. You are under arrest, as well as your commander.
But what is this? I recognize you. You're the governor's emissary. And Kurt, you had your orders.
Sorry, but forced to betray someone, I decided it would be the less likable of the lot.
Traitor. Soldiers, ready weapons.
A bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Let's see if you can ward off this.
Planta baja. ¿Qué? ¿Qué pasa? ¿No me deja entrar? Voy a intentarlo otra vez. Se puede que coger a... Que no, que por aquí no.
sorry, Your Excellency.
¿No me deja
I
pasar?
know you've paid your entry fee, but this is a special night. My orders are not to let anyone in.
What if I paid you a supplement for your good services?
Very well, you can come in. I hope I won't be in trouble.
Grita el otro
I
sinvergüenza.
regret, my lord, we are closed this evening. Come back another day.
Well, I'm not here to tempt my luck. Are you in charge?
That's right, what do you want from me?
From you? Nothing. We are here to arrest the commander's lieutenants.
Is that right? Now this ought to be good. And for what crime would that be?
You know very well. For high treason.
Oh, and you think that my men are just gonna let you, without so much as blinking an eye?
Kurt, the real question is why would they stand up for an egotistical vermin like yourself, who for his personal advancement would condemn the rest of us to an eternity on this isle, cut off from the world, without supplies, and surrounded by furious islanders? What a great idea. Come on now, give yourself up, imbecile. Only you and your companions are crazy enough to believe such a plan had legs.
Sorry, Lieutenant, but Kurt is making sense.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Nivel 18. Me falta uno. ¿Y si estará aquí? No, si luego allí. Aquí está.
Soldiers, ready weapons. We are under
Aquí.
attack.
We have been sent by the governor Constantin Dorsey. Your lieutenant is accused of high treason for having participated in an attempted coup d'etat. As you can see for yourselves, the attempt failed. Are you also ready to be accused of treason because of your loyalty to your lieutenant?
I doubt it. I'm sure they're gonna make the wise decision. Isn't that right, Dieter?
You give your word that we'll suffer no repercussions if we lay down arms?
You have my word.
Very well. We are dropping our weapons, soldiers. That dog's hide doesn't deserve our sacrifice.
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go! To my help!
Y nos queda uno. A ver, por aquí mejor. Vale.
Shit. We've arrived too late.
Do you know where Torsten could have gone?
No.
Hemos seguido su instrucción al pie de la letra. Si la operación fallara, una escolta le estará esperando a la salida del cuartel para acompañarlo a los muelles, donde el barco nauta que pidió estará esperando, listo para partir, Teniente Weiner.
But we'll certainly find some information about it in these papers. Torsten suspected that I would denounce him, and he was prepared to leave this place. We must catch up to him. He cannot get away with this.
Let's go.
No, falta habilidad. Vamos a pillar ese canalla.
Torsten is a snake, but he's clever. Apparently, He suspected I would refuse to follow his orders.
He must have been told about our attack on the
The guard, we're moving out. Break camp. We are no longer welcome here. And so, these snake oil merchants defy us by sending their watchdog. Let's show them what guards are made of!
Come on, I'll teach you
Come here, you pathetic dog!
The game is over for you, Commander.
A la cárcel. Traición. Evalúa la situación con Constantine. Bueno, chavales, lo dejamos aquí. Espero que os haya gustado. Continuamos en el próximo episodio. Dadme un like si os ha gustado. Y no olvidéis suscribiros al canal para estar al tanto de las novedades. Hasta luego, chavales.